Hello, welcome back to the Halo Wing series by Moonlit Fly Fishing. Today we're going to be tying up a PMD Comparadun using the Moonlit Halo Hair. This is a synthetic wing material that lets us create a slimmer, more natural body profile while still giving the fly excellent flotation. Let's get one in the vise. For the hook today we're going to be using the Moonlit Premium TOGATTA ML 102 in a size 16. This is a premium barbless hook. The thread we're using is the Semperfli Classic Wax 12/0 in Primrose. We'll start that at the 3/4 mark. Use that tag end to wrap all the way back to the bend of the hook. Slide that tag end into our material clip. Take 2 of the Semperfli tailing micro Fibbets in iron blue. We'll measure them out so that they're nice and even, and measure them to be about the length of the We'll measure them to the length of the hook shank, and then we'll tie those in with a couple loose wraps, and then I'll pull those up over to the top side of the hook. And I can always shorten this, but I can never lengthen it, so if I need to, I'll adjust the length here right now. And we'll secure that down with a couple more wraps. And then I'm just going to splay the micro Fibbets with my fingers and manipulate them by hand. While I'm doing this, quick question for you. When you're fishing PMDs, do you usually reach for a Comparadun, a Sparkle Dun, or a traditional Catskills dry fly? Let me know down in the comments, and if you're enjoying practical fly tying videos that focus on both technique and performance, be sure to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss the rest of the Halo Wing series. So we pull that tag end through to help splay the wing or the tails as well. Secure it down and then trim it out so that it comes up to that start point. We'll finish securing it down and then we'll go back to around the bend of the hook. I'm going to leave about 1 thread wrap before I get there. Go underneath the tail twice just to help prop that up, and then back over the top. Here I'm going to take the new upcoming Moonlit Wild Barred Turkey Biots PMD color. I'm going to moisten that up either in a moist paper towel or in a little cup of water, or you can moisten it in your mouth, whichever you choose. I'm going to take and tie this biot in with the translucent side facing down and the ridge side facing up. I'm going to secure that all the way to the front, and then I'm going to go back just before I get to where my tie-in point is. I'll go forward and then I'll go back again, and I'll do this 2 or 3 times to create a nice smooth even taper body. Once I get there, I will half hitch this so that I can use my rotary feature to create nice, smooth, even body wrap taper. I'll use my hackle pliers here, and I'm just going to wrap this forward. And I just want to make sure I get that started back far enough. And you can see I'm just going to take and use that rotary to wrap nice and even tapered. And I'm going roughly to that edge of that darker color in the translucent side of this Wild Barred Turkey Biot. I'll wrap this roughly almost all the way to where that biot goes to the very front. That's just going to make sure that I create a nice, good, even underbody. We'll secure that down over the top and in behind it and in front a couple times. I'll release that biot, rotate that back up. I'm going to pull that up with my scissors and trim that out. And then we'll just cover that up, and we'll start and we'll tie in our wing at that point, that 3/4 mark. I'm just going to take a clump of the Smoke Dun Halo Hair, and I'm going to lay that across, and I'll secure it down with a couple wraps, and then just kind of a crisscross wrap. I can pull that up and maneuver and make sure I've placed that in the proper place at that 3/4 mark on my hook shank. We'll pull all these fibers up, and I'm just going to wrap this thread around the base of that wing just to kind of help prop that up and make sure that I'm pulling those fibers together. And that's why I don't want to do too many crisscrosses so that I'm splaying them out like a split wing. Now I'm going to take Moonlit's beaver dubbing in golden olive. The beaver dubbing is an awesome dubbing. It's a natural water resistant dubbing, so it sheds water, so it's nature's dry fly dubbing. And it creates nice tight dubbing noodles as well. So I'm going to take and create this dubbing noodle or rope here, and then I'm going to take and wrap behind it a couple times. We'll pull those fibers up. Some of them are going to get caught. I can trim and clean that out. You can see I'm going around that post just like a parachute post. Even with my dubbing, that's just helping to secure that down and create that nice Comparadun half circle. Once we've got that, we'll take and do a whip finish, 3-turn whip. I'm going to trim out a few of these fibers that are in my way so that I can create a nice clean head and whip finish without capturing any of those. So here's my 3-turn whip. We'll do 1 and 2 and 3, and I'm using the Nirvana whip finish tool with the cutter on the end, and we'll just trim that out with the cutter. Now I'll take and trim the wing out just about the length of the hook shank, and there you have the finished Halo Comparadun PMD. The Halo Hair wing gives us a clean, low-profile silhouette with a slimmer body than traditional deer hair, while maintaining the flotation we want from a Comparadun. If you tie one of these, I'd love to hear how it fishes for you. If you have one of your favorite PMD patterns, drop it in the comments below. If this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe, and check the rest of the Halo Wing series where we're building realistic, durable dry flies from the ground up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.